Hello everybody, welcome back to some Control. Picking up where we left off, we're heading over to the
Everything
Quarry.
here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am
Probably.
in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy.
Well, you spent your life
I feel
searching for your
sane.
brother.
Or
And knowing about all of
just like
this.
kind of insane.
Well, that's probably it, right? This is the one place where all the shit you've been doing your whole life to find your brother won't be looked upon as weird, creepy, or, as you say, insane. God, it's so bright. Alright, that went well. Hey, we're above the energy converters again. I was here before. I vaguely remember this place. See that we also have some batteries down there that I probably can't reach with my power, but... I was gonna say I wonder what would happen if I jumped off here, but... I would imagine that I would survive since it is an actual area. There's always the off chance that it would kill me, but if it did that, then, I'd just end up back. Oh god, yeah, it wouldn't even be worth it. I mean, I feel like the odds of it killing me are, like, insanely slow. Oh, we're back at ventilation. Countermeasures. Oh, right, because I finally killed a warp. Executive strategic target, his troopers. Your armor knight's turtles are irritating. Crack them open, tasty. And then the executive incursions, but we're not in the executive sector. The weapon and search. I can do that. Once again, not an executive. Let's do that. Now, I do have... Okay, I can upgrade these two. Do I have surge mode? I don't have surge mode. I don't know why I thought I did. I don't even know what the hell surge mode would be. We're not in research either. There you go. Kill enemies using launch, hiss things, and maintenance, whatever. Alright. I was gonna say, you better fucking unlock for me. It's the door I came through. Excuse me? Oops. My warning shot for the dead guy. Oh, well, that's a shame. Anyway. Why is that one already unlocked? I mean, you can't get to it without the level 5 clearance, but it still had the thing there. Wait, was that? I don't know. Whatever. Getting more enemies. Oh. And another... Why have that other door there, then? That leads back... That seems like a waste, to have those two control points so close together. I mean, it's nice, I guess. Oh, was that it? Seems like it. Oh. wonder if the TVs here are even higher. I mean, not that it really matters if the TV... Well, although I got the fast travel point right up here, so if the TV is up here, I may very well take it and go. Because I know that, but it did, the thing that I read did specify that you needed, levitate to get to it, so. It could also be that you need levitate just to, like, survive getting it down, but I doubt that. The NSC was designed by Order Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Redacted's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its Redacted from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters where it is rendered into a Redacted through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible to the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Redacted's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Okay, so there's a person in here, I guess? Or, to be fair, it could be some kind of animal. It did just say him, so... Okay, so yeah, the TV must be even higher up. And even if I could climb up there, it wouldn't get me anywhere where I could go higher. I could get down there now. Not that I know that there's anything there worth going for, but just as a note, I'm pretty sure I could. Okay, well, clearly they want me to go that way, so I mean, obviously we're going to pop over here first. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region, since foreign investigator Redacted met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. Must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. With all due respect. Head of Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. Always good when you're department head of diversions. But yeah, I feel like this is one of those things where the public would be better off not knowing, you know? But it's also one of those things, right? Where the public is better off not knowing depending on who's in charge. Because, like, the shit they have in here could obviously be used for absolutely horrible purposes, right? So as long as the person in charge isn't willing to do that, it's probably better that they contain them, study them, and, you know, learn from them, and then potentially they could be used, right? Whereas somebody, let's say, more idealistic or dumb, I'm not saying those two things are necessarily the same, but they could be, could very well find something that's like, oh, this can provide infinite power. Let's just use it.
Gotta get down the old.
And then, like, you know, blow up half of New York because they didn't take the time required to study it, right? Which is like a lot of. Here's the thing: it happens a lot in like movies and TV shows. A lot of the times they make it where it's like the big CEO is like, no, we need to make a profit from this thing, so let's just push it out before we fully understand it. But here's the thing: it's not just CEOs and people looking to make a profit that would do something like that. There are plenty of other reasons people might want to push something out before they fully understand it if they think it can provide some kind of benefit, right? Which is generally when you end up with the stories where, you know, everything went wrong, but, you know, they were doing it for the right reasons. It's like, yeah, you stop to think things through. Like that's the thing. Both of those scenarios, neither person, the CEO, the altruist, neither one thought it through, which is why everything went to shit. You know, which is a very common theme in like a lot of movies and that. Like I just watched a movie called Skyfire, pretty good movie. Got a volcano. They built an amusement park on top of it, and and then started drilling into the volcano. It's like, oh, this volcano shouldn't erupt for another 100 and some years. So I mean, look and think of all the money we can make during that time, because people can say that they went to the hotel in the amusement park that was on an active volcano, and the thrill of the danger of it, even though that in reality they know that there is no danger because the volcano can't or won't erupt for so long, but they can still pretend like it's dangerous, and then obviously the volcano erupts and like kills a huge amount of people. But good movie. It was really weird to watch, and it took a minute to get used to because it was mostly Chinese actors. Oh god. And I feel like they just had everybody do their lines in their own language. Because the Chinese actors, like, it was obviously all in English in the version I watched. Oh my god, I can't hit nothing. So like the Chinese actors, none of their lines lined up with the way their mouth was moving. But at the same time, when the English people, like the British guy who obviously funded the place, because it's got to be a British guy who had the bad idea. I think he was British. I don't know. Maybe he was American. I can't really remember if he had, or like what kind of an accent he had. But like when he spoke, he was speaking English, and he was very clearly speaking English. Like his mouth moved properly with everything. So it was very odd that that's how it worked. But it was a good movie, though. It was a very good movie. I enjoyed it. It I can't say that it wasn't like a very standard, like disaster movie. I can't really say that. You could predict most things that would happen. A few more people survived than I expected. But other than that, I mean, yeah, but it was a good movie. It'd be so nice if my shots could kill these things. Oh, yeah, right. Kill guys using launch. Good? Nope. Now are we good? Music changed, but she didn't relax. We're good now? I mean, she still seems ready. Which generally... Oh, okay, there we go. Now she relaxed. Well, there's some holes up there that probably contain something. Fine. You know, it's weird how many times I shoot people in the dick. Or the vagina, you know, whichever. But it's just like the way that they have them hanging up there. It's just the easiest place to aim. I mean, just going for body shots. Okay. Didn't see anything in that little runabout. I mean, this is a... Okay. This says this leads to the furnace room? Ah, through those. Okay, well, this is interesting. Man, I hope I'm not really fucking myself by going somewhere I can't come back from. Oh, you know what? This is probably like... These are probably conveyors that like transport the rocks down here, eh? Oh. Well, that looks like a bunch of shit I can't stand on. Hey, I did discover the hidden location, though. Not that I can... Ow! Fucking hell, are you shitting me? These stupid things are here? Don't even... Alright, I just need to get out of here, because these things fucking suck. Those mold things do way too much damage, considering how hard they are to spot against like the rest of the crap that they're always around. Like, way too much damage. Guys? We may have a problem here. I may have, in fact, screwed myself the way I said I hoped I didn't. No, I didn't want that. Fuck off. Go. Hopefully that's high enough. Nice. Alright, unscrewed. Now let's run back this way and hope that there's still a bunch of health on the floor from all those guys I killed. Oh, there it is. And be very thankful that there is. They really should have blocked that off a little better if they didn't want you going there yet, which they clearly don't, because otherwise I wouldn't have filled it with the mold crap that I couldn't possibly have the way to get through yet. Okay, that one's locked. This way is also blocked. It's not much of a surprise that they're going to force me down a single path. They really took the, well, I was going to say they really took like a Dark Souls approach to it, where like you have multiple paths, but you have to like open them up from the other side. Whoops. Oh my god. Quarry equipment order. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This Blackrock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of Blackrock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a tree. Go ahead and double the last order. Yeah, well, I mean... Oh, goody. Look what's here. One of those things. This isn't weird at all. Now, unfortunately, as far as I know, I can't get rid of this, because I tried getting rid of them a few times. Yeah, come on, get up here. Is there anything here? Oh, goody. Take over you and hope you do some damage here. Well, he did alright. Thankfully, none of them were spitters, so. Now the real question, can I touch anything down there? Quarry worker incident. I saw David last night. I was working late in the quarry when he stumbled out from behind some black rock. Looked like hell. I called up to medical right away. He was half starved. He's been missing for 2 weeks, so I guess it's not a surprise. While I was waiting for someone to come help, he kept telling me about some carvings, something about an ancient tree. I couldn't really understand him. When the medics came, they brought security. They grabbed David and hauled him off. They interrogated me for a couple hours about what David had told me. Anyway, I know you're on the next shift, so I thought I'd leave this for you. He was your husband. You have a right to know. The way security was acting, well, I don't know if we're going to see David again. I'm sorry, Linda. Burn this after you read it. Well, she did not. And now I am worried about touching this. No, I'm good. Alright. Alright, so I'm guessing this was another one of those secret areas, but... Okay, so first things first. No, you're not gonna... Alright. Still don't know what that thing is. But I'm sure it's fine. Come on, you can float back up sometime this century. Okay, so that's the quarry.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa is
Not
right.
what I expected.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, whoa is definitely right. That looks awesome. I could do without the giant bright lights, but... Hey, buddy, you want to go eat them? I don't really know what their plan is all the way down there. Pretty sure they can't do anything to me. But maybe if they're there, it'll stop stuff from spawning ahead of me. There, oh, but there is something up here. Ooh, and all the way across there, but I ain't reaching that. Not with, There's no way I'm making that. Not a fucking chance in hell. Alright, can I level up from here, by the way? No, I think I have to level up there. Okay, so I'm not making that without levitating. That's for sure. But it is good to know that it's there. Yeah, I feel like even though obviously levitate does seem like an endgame ability, it really seems to be the way to get rewarded for exploring. Like until you get it, you can explore a little bit and get rewarded for it, but In all honesty, if you decide to play this game yourselves, just focus on the quest until you get levitated, it seems. Like, because while I have gotten some stuff just from exploring in that, it hasn't particularly been worth it, you know? That looks weird, the way it was shining on there. It almost made it look like it was going to be a thing. Okay, and then here's our shortcut. All beer personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still a part of the bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke, it is also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for understanding. Makes sense. Okay, and that should just be that door that we had before. It is. Alright, guys, so we got this giant area here, and then we have an elevator to the north that goes somewhere. Where does that go? Restricted area. Alright. That is all that my other map says. It just says restricted. Okay, and then we still have dickheads down there. I wonder if that stops enemies from spawning. Like, if you take them out in one hit, if that counts as, like, them not being alerted. Okay, so... I mean, it kind of seems to be. But then I imagine once I actually go down there, they'll probably all fucking start spawning in and attacking. Oh, got a power cube over there. Alright, well, I guess let's go down. Activate the explosives to excavate the prison. Really? We need this thing from here. Alright, let's blow it up. Like... Alright, I guess. There's clearly going to be something on top of that. Oh, we got a lot of power things around. Enemy. Ow. Come on, recharge. Okay. Oh, are those the explodey pricks? Yep. I'm glad I'm up here then, because they can't seem to get to me, which is good. Oh my god, there we go. Are we good? We're good. Just got our explodey buddy over there left. And that's fine. See, I knew that as soon as I got closer, they would start fucking just spawning in whatever they wanted. Although I guess I didn't really get closer, I just took out the squad that was there, and then it's like, oh, well, I guess we should put more enemies there then. Get a bunch of materials and such. That one up there. More. Energy boost. Is that one? Dodge efficiency. I'm not seeing any collectibles or chests or anything to pick up, so. Alright. Oh, apparently there was a thing up here. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of redacted. The whole team was redacted, aligned and staring in a uniform direction, the city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained redacted for more than redacted minutes, until I had to resort to literally redacted. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. What city? Like, I want to see this city. Maybe that's that restricted area. Alright.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Oh god, what's going on now? Oh, it's one of those things. Hey, buddy. How are you? Doing good, I hope. You know, they kind of suck, but at the same time, at least, like, they don't really climb anywhere. So I'm fine with them, you know? Alright. Let's head upwards and see if we can get into this restricted area, or see just how restricted it is. And hopefully it'll also have another way back, so I don't have to dig around with that thing, although I'm not really too worried about it, since they aren't the hardest things in the world to make, or to get around. Let's see, is there anything over there that might be? I guess I should probably go and check it out, just to see. Oh yeah, look at that, there's another one over there too. Yeah, they're fucking all over the place now. Oh, is this that other... Yeah, that's that other area that we saw. Or that other caged off area. And that's the... Okay, so if I climb up here, I can get out that door very quickly. That doesn't mean that there isn't another one of those things waiting on the other side, though. So we'll just continue to head around and see. Because I want to see what the hell this city is that they're talking about. Assuming that's the restricted area, since, you know, that's what it's labeled as. Got here, got another camp. What are the things being? Oh, they're being taken through there. So I'm assuming that I can't go through there, though. Although I don't know why I couldn't. But I would imagine that I'm going to hit an invisible wall. Yeah. Oh, alright. Let's see. Up here, just because I know I can climb up here. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else here. Restricted area, clearly very restricted. This wire here, but that seems to just be for the light. Climb here. Oh, I can also see a box over there, but I don't particularly see a way to get to it. Still not seeing a city, though. Maybe I could get to the box. Oh, am I going to be able to climb this wall? Maybe. Ooh, that's just like... Oh, there we go, though. Box is down there, but I don't see an easy way to get back up if I drop down to it, so... I don't know what those lights are over there either. Might just be more cams like this, but it looks like this is as high as we're going. But yeah, I have to assume then that whatever this city they're talking about is on the other side of this big thing here. Although, it looks like if I go that way, I may be able to mount. Alright, let's... We're already off the map, so let's continue our climb up, shall we? Hopefully I won't forget about that chest that's back there, but... If I do, I'm sure that it's nothing that I super duper need, you know? Now, I have to imagine that at some point they're going to stop me from climbing. And I think we have officially found that point. Alright. Yeah, they won't, they don't even let me get close enough to the wall to potentially, like, glitch her into climbing up it. So yeah, we're not allowed to see that city until we're supposed to, apparently. Don't know how we're going to open that door, though. There was no, like, key card or anything there, but it wouldn't be the first time that we've had doors just spontaneously unlock for us. Okay, I want to go there, I do believe. Right? I should be... Well, actually, I think I need to go lower than this, but... Is it doing that because there's another one of those things around? Yeah. Oh, goody, and there's one over here as well. Oh, and one there. Oh, and one there. Even better. Yeah, don't stop to fucking climb something, girl. You just go past it. Can I close the door? I cannot. Elevator. Alright, and then we'll call this one here. So we survived the quarry. We weren't allowed in the restricted area, but that's not much of a surprise. Although it does look like we missed a control point in there, potentially. Where are we right now? Yeah, we missed a control point in the quarry. But that's fine. It's not like this control point is that far away from it. Although, I am curious now about where it was, because I don't generally miss those things. And if we go to that one, then we can just teleport away. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Saturday for more.